should you be afraid of them? Hear what they have to say. Watch 2020 tonight.
The conservative challenge to President Bush. Next week, an interview with Pat Buchanan. Then simple steps to a longer life, plus Luther Vandross on Good Morning America next week.
It's Evan's biggest fur sale of the year. We gathered thousands of stunning furs from salons across the country. And for 3 days only at McCormick Place, they'll all be on sale, and all at 40 to 70% off. It's Evan's biggest fur sale of the year. But you've got to hurry. Evan's McCormick Place fur sale ends Sunday. Save 40 to 70% at Evan's McCormick Place fur sale. This Friday through Sunday only.
It's time to save on favorites from Jewel, like Seal Test Free, Seal Test Ice Cream, or frozen yogurt. A half gallon is just $2.99. Make the right choice. Healthy choice soups. 2 15-ounce cans are $3. And keep refreshed with Spee's Farm apple juice. A 64-ounce bottle is just $1.99. When it's time to save...
Empire's having a carpet sale. Yeah? 10 to 50% off. 50%? How can we tell my folks? Watch this. Empire! You're a genius.
John Drury and Diane Burns, today at 5.
Great. This place looks a lot bigger on TV.
Watch yourself, pal. You got the big star here.
Oh, excuse me, Brooke. I'm sorry. In case Mimi forgets to ask you a dinner, can I get your autograph now?
Stop kidding.
Who's kidding? I saw your debut on Good Morning, Fine Valley. I couldn't leave my seat. I thought you and Jack were going to tear each other's heads off.
Yeah, Olivia warned me to wear a hard hat when the camera starts rolling.
Please, all right? That show was a fluke. Jack and I basically agree on everything else. I mean, politically speaking. So.
So it'll air tomorrow morning, right? 10 rounds all the way. Heavyweight competition.
All right?
It's not going to be dull.
Go for it.
Judy, hi.
Hello.
Brooke?
Hi, Jack. Gee, I thought you'd chicken out.
Well, no such luck.
Oh, come on, please. Did you see what you two did for our Nielsen's? Our second half hour nearly doubled. And nobody wanted to change the channel to that tacky game show.
Well, congratulations.
And this show's going to be as hot as the last.
That's
Jackson
my
did
advice.
a great idea for
Yeah, I love that show.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
good show.
home team advantage, huh?
Well, why don't you hear the topic then, and if you don't like the idea, you can come up with something else.
What is the topic? Media coverage of criminal trials.
See, it seems to me there are some unprofessional journalists out there who are turning our legal system into a three-ring circus, and I think they should be legislated out of the courtroom.
Well, what a good idea. I guess we could just throw the First Amendment out the window with the reporters and the cameras, huh?
Is there some reason you always have to take things to such extremes, Brooke?
That we have to sort some things out and maybe make up.
Why? Conscience starting to bother you? You don't want anything bugging you while you're in New York with Mr. Will on such a hotshot I know rock stars Cortland?
Thank you very much. You know, I'm trying to be nice here, and you unload all this attitude on me.
Okay. No attitude. Bottom line, I want nothing more than for us to get back on track, okay? But if you go to New York with that jerk, we're history.
Does it really matter that much that Helga knows we're engaged?
I wanted to be the one who told her.
So someone else told her. There's something else going on here. What is it, Dimitri?
I just hope I did the right thing.
You did, Mimi. Thank you very much for bringing this to my attention.
Dimitri, what is going on?
Sabrina was reporting on our private affairs on the phone.
Only to Helga? You just scared poor Sabrina half to death. She knew she made a mistake.
I know that, but...
With what? Dimitri, we're having a ball to celebrate our engagement. We're not eloping. This is not a secret. Why didn't you tell Helga yourself weeks ago? Why can't Helga know that we're engaged?
It's not what Helga knows. It's what she might do. To you. To us.
All My Children. Brought to you by Cluster Cereal. If you like nuts, you'll love Cluster Cereal.
If you like nuts, you'll love Cluster Cereal.
Stop the barking.
What? Oh, Cluster Cereal has almonds, pecans, walnuts, and honey crushed into little nut clusters and mixed with wheat and bran flakes. If you like nuts, you'll love clusters.
Most pregnancy tests have the same problem, little cups.
You gotta be kidding.
But Clear Blue Easy is just one piece, one step. No little cups to fill or spill. Give up the cup. Try Clear Blue Easy. It's one step easy.
What's so great about the Ocean Spray Cranberry? Perhaps we could put it this way.
Bow, bow, bow. Think about, think about.
Ocean Spray Cran drinks. Amazing what a little cran can do.
Bow, bow, bow.
For MCI friends and family members, this card has made other calling cards too expensive to carry. Well, I'm here to announce the first calling card trade-in in history. Call and join MCI friends and family. And for every calling card from another phone company you stop using, you'll get an hour of free card calling. Up to 4 cards and get free calls for each one. This could really catch on.
You got kids? You got germs.
Hold it.
You definitely need Liquid Dial. It has a special germ-killing formula other liquid soaps don't. And it's hardly worth getting soap on your hands if you're not killing germs. Liquid Dial. Kill the germs. Keep the kids.
What could Helga possibly do? She's gone. She's halfway around the world. What could she do?
It's nothing. I'm sorry. I really didn't even mean to lose my temper with Sabrina. It's just, I'm sick and tired of Helga's manipulating. I mean, she has been trying to control my life since I was 2.
She cares about you.
Yes, and I care about her. But she has got to let go. I mean, everything is as I want it. My life is my own again. And you and Timmy are back in this house. Our preparations for the ball are going smoothly. I mean, our wedding is approaching. And then to find out that Helga is using Sabrina as a spy, I mean, that is a catastrophe in the making, and I wanted to prevent it.
Look, why would she do anything? What could she gain?
I don't know. I don't. Look, I'm going to go apologize to Sabrina.
Wait a minute. Something is not right. You wouldn't just explode like that without just cause, and why yell at Sabrina? It's obviously Helga's fault.
Which is why I owe Sabrina an apology.
Darling, please, just tell me the truth.
All right, please. Look, I am very worried.
Yes, I thought so. About?
Helga. I mean, she is a very troubled woman.
Troubled?
Wait, she has never fully accepted Angelique's death. I mean, you saw that room.
For shrine.
I mean, it's as if Helga is expecting Angelique to come walking up the hill and home to Wildwind. I mean, Helga's denial was part of the reason I withdrew after Angelique's death. We had a very detrimental effect on each other. Which is why I hoped that the vacation would be good for her, to give her some peace, to help her calm down, perhaps even for her to sort things out before our wedding day. But no. Instead of relaxing, Helga sets up an informant to keep tabs on every little detail in this house.
Getting married is a little detail. Darling, you should just tell us.
Well, I intended to tell her. But now, I mean, for sure, she's going to think that we've been hiding the engagement from her.
Which you weren't.
Of course not. I was waiting for her to get settled and relaxed in Vienna. Now, with her delusional mind, she's going to think it was a secret.
You could explain.
Natalie, if Helga's paranoia overcomes her common sense, I'm afraid that she could take her anger out on you.
Darling, I know Helga. I understand her much better now. She can't do anything to us.
I just keep wanting to protect you.
Look, she cannot say or do anything that is going to hurt us. All right? We won't let her.
When are you going to get it? I don't like orders or threats.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You don't like when I give you ultimatums? All right. But I'm not trying to boss you around when I do it.
Well, it sure sounds that way.
Chandler's the one into control, not me.
Please, can we not start ragging on him?
I'm not. Look, when I tell you things or say stuff like or else and all that, it's only because I care about you, all right? I don't want you to go to New York with Wilt because I don't trust him.
That's it?
Yes. No. You being with another guy drives me up the wall, okay?
Really?
Yes. Look, I don't like getting jealous. I don't like giving you orders or threatening to call us quits, all right? I just got mad, and that's the only thing I could think of to stop you. I mean, come on. When I get out of control, I say a lot of dumb things. You know that.
Well, you're back in control now, so you want to change that ultimatum?
Yes. Haley, please, don't go to New York with that sleazeball.
Sleazeball. Nice touch.
Just stay with me here, please.
Don't wake the other patients. There's some awfully sick people in this hospital. I heard you were raped. Is that true? If somebody came in after me and attacked you, I'm awfully sorry. I just wanted to straighten this whole thing out with you. This rapist, you couldn't be talking about me. And you're not thinking about calling our little party rape, are you? You couldn't be. We both know it wasn't. You outright begged for it. You sent out the invitation loud and clear, and I simply RSVP'd yes and took the ride. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same wavelength there. Now I'm going to take my hand away. And when I do, all you have to say is yes, Will. That's it. And then I'll leave you alone and let you try to find whoever did this to you. All right? Okay? Good.
Yes, Will.
Fettuccine, tortellini, linguine. I can't pass up any eenie. I'll pass on this grated topping. See, some grated toppings are only 2/3 cheese and 1/3 fats and fillers, but Kraft is 100% grated Parmesan.
Kraft 100% grated Parmesan for 100% great taste.
Ravioli, mustacholi, great on Oli's, too.
Yes, I'm ready.
Get ready to feel softer.
Never thought I could ever feel so good.
Caress with its silky touch of bath oil leaves skin softer than soap can.
Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready.
Get ready to feel your softest.
Never felt so right on a shoulder.
There's light caress too, with a lighter fragrance.
Some juice drinks are just 10% juice. Okay if you have a 10% kid. Some are only 50% juice. Fine for half a kid. But Juicy Juice is 100% juice for 100% kids. Like yours.
Got great curves? Great curves deserve
18 hours.
Playtex 18-hour bra. Supports full figures more beautifully.
Comfortably.
Great curves deserve
The 18-hour bra.
from Playtex, the fit that makes the fashion.
Emily, you're drowning your waffles. I don't think they can breathe anyway. They're swimming in calories. First they were drowning, now they're swimming.
Okay. Don't expect to wear any miles.
Look, it's log cabin light. It's got half the calories of regular log cabin. That's why Mom gets it.
How's it taste?
Oh, you wouldn't like it. I only put so much on by accident.
Log Cabin Light Syrup. Irresistibly rich maple flavor with just half the calories.
Nora, you're drowning your waffles.
Don't. Gloria, don't. Now, why would you go and do something like that? If you need anything, I'm right here. There's no need to bother anybody else.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know if I can forgive you. Now, we need to have a little chat alone. And since you don't have this anymore, and since my sister and her white knight are at the dinner, I guess maybe we can. I think that what I've just seen proves the old cliche that actions speak louder than words.
No.
That's not loud enough, Gloria. I think you lied to me. You're not frightened of me, are you? Gloria, you shouldn't be. But you do want to make trouble for me, don't you? And what is this, some sort of plot you cooked up so that I'll leave Craig alone? Is that it? Huh? Look, I'm having a very hard time believing you. I'm not a threatening man. I mean, I do, but I hate it. But if you decide to cry rape and attack me, I will make it the ugliest experience of your life. I mean, think about it. I'll have to tell my side of the story. Everyone saw you coming on to me at Kelly's. You came home with me. I certainly didn't hurt you. And if anyone needs any more evidence of my innocence, well, I think I could just show them $25,000 in your hospital credit union account. Yeah, surprise, I know all about that. That is an awful lot of money, Gloria. Now, what did you have to do to get that? Just to give Craig a little private duty nursing, did you? Look, you can call it anything you want. There are all sorts of names for sex. What we had was more of the hand-to-hand combat variety, but you could never, in your wildest fantasies, call it rape. So you could make a really dumb move, and then everyone in the whole world's going to know how trashy you really are. And I don't have a problem with you sleeping around. Whether you call yourself a slut or sexually generous, it makes no difference to me. But the rest of the world? Huh? Do they already know, Gloria? So just in case you decide to do something really stupid like mention my name and rapist in the same breath, you might as well leave town now, because your name's going to be lying, vindictive tramp around these parts. You got that? You got that? Good. Now that we've gotten all your little garbage out of our way, is there anything I can do for you? Want me to fluff your pillows? Seriously, is there anything you want? A fellow nurse? I forgot to bring you flowers.
Since you asked so nicely,
You're not gonna go?
who needs Manhattan? Oh.
Thank you. You're not gonna regret this, girl.
Oh, if you say so.
Hey, will you do me one more favor?
Now what?
It's no biggie.
shoot.
Okay, when we start to talk about Will or Adam, can you try to remember that they both drive me nuts, okay? And I feel like I really want to kill them, but I can't. So I start shooting off at the mouth, and then I start sounding like Trask Sergeant barking out orders.
All right. I'll remember that Will and Adam make you act really stupid.
Yeah. Thanks.
No, I get it. I really do. And besides, I would be really bummed out if you didn't get upset that I was going off to the Big Apple with some other dude.
But you like me jealous?
Just a little.
So you don't mind bagging this trip, then?
Nah. I'm sure this magazine guy is probably some uptight metalhead anyway, and Erica got me to see that you mean a lot more to me than this trip does.
Thank you, Erica.
And I do have a slight tendency to, on occasion, act like a jerk.
No, you didn't. Never.
It happens. Rarely, but it does happen. Now get it through your thick, gorgeous skull that I was going to New York to take pictures and meet a magazine guy. That's all. I mean, Will's a friend. He's a nice guy, and that's it, but I'm not interested in him, really.
Yeah, well, see, I'm not worried about you, all right? It's him. You got to realize that not every guy who acts nice and everything is really a nice guy.
Look, I know the difference. And Will happens to be one of... Let's change the subject.
Smooth.
All right, the way I see it, you and I always have the same fight over and over and over again, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's just pretend this fight is just like the one we had last week and just pretend that we already made up.
But we didn't kiss and make up, right?
Well, plant one on me.
Here it comes.
Oh, Lord, I'm causing kissing interruptus here. Sorry, I don't mean to put the hamper on your romance, but we got a real dilemma on our hands.
Oh, it's Terrence.
No, it's Ann Lee. Have either of you guys seen her?
No.
What happened?
Lynn Lee's at the back at the Manor crying her eyes out. It seems that Ann Lee left her a note that she's run away.
No. Oh, man.
Well, it sounds to me like you would like the world to appoint you judge, and you decide whether or not we pay any attention to the First Amendment or not.
That's not at all what I'm suggesting.
Sure, dump the First Amendment, especially when it has something to do with a subject that you find particularly offensive.
I find pornography offensive, yes.
Unless it increases your circulation or your ratings. Then it seems to me anything goes. Now, this great country of ours was based on a legal system that works, and I hate to see it turned into a laughing stock.
I think you should stop trying to obscure the subject with flag waving.
All right, Miss English, I'll make you a deal. I'll do that if you will quit throwing your politically correct jargon in my face.
I think you're lucky that that's all I've thrown.
Well, I would think, Brooke, that you might worry about the intrusive effect that a television camera has on a supposedly fair and impartial jury.
Who are you rooting for?
I think that
I'm
lawyers
not getting caught in the middle of that.
Television cameras will reveal them for the inept shysters that they are.
Shysters?
Jack, Brooke, we're out of time. Now, it doesn't look like we've settled anything, but maybe you should come back next week. Sure thing.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Wonderful. Now, why don't you two shake hands and show the world that there's no hard feelings? Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. This is Judy Lee Siegel saying, please join us again tomorrow for Good Morning, Pine Valley.
And we're out.
Oh, boy, that's your VCRs for tomorrow morning. This one's going to send the ratings right through the roof.
Great show, Brookster.
Yeah,
not bad. Are we ready?
No, we gotta wait for Mimi.
Okay, well, no problem.
Listen, Brooke, I'm sorry.
About what?
Next time you get to pick the topic, okay? I didn't mean to catch you off guard.
You didn't.
Well, then you're not angry, then, right? I mean, because sometimes I know you take this stuff personally.
I didn't take anything personally, Jack. This was a debate, all right? We had a disagreement. How could that be personal?
I don't know.
There wasn't anything personal about it.
Great.
Great, so?
So, would you like to have dinner with me? Natalie, thank you for your understanding.
It wasn't that hard.
Oh, not too many women would put up with all of this.
Well, I think you're worth it.
It's time for an apology. can only hope that Sabrina hasn't packed her bags and quit.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm going to be taking off in a sec. I just want to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, yes, it is. Thank you, Mimi.
I didn't mean to upset Dimitri, but I guess having your ex-mother-in-law spying on your new bride-to-be would make anybody fly off the handle.
Well, actually, Helga is a lot more than an ex-mother-in-law. She virtually raised him.
It's kind of weird, getting Sabrina to report in.
Well, I think Helga's having a little trouble accepting her daughter's death.
That was ages ago.
Do you know what Timmy found upstairs? A room that she has created. It's like a shrine to Angelique.
That Helga is a strange cookie.
Well, it's bizarre. It's beyond bizarre, actually, because it wasn't just a shrine. She had these things laid out as if she actually expected Angelique to come home.
That is bizarre.
Oh, poor Helga.
Listen, I've got to go to the study and get my coat, so then I'm going to take off. Good night, Natalie.
Good night, Mimi.
Try something different. Salad topped with Le Choy chow mein noodles. Le Choy makes a good thing better.
Warning, UV rays in ordinary daylight may contribute to lines, wrinkles, even skin cancer. Caution, your face is exposed to UV rays every day of your life. Oil of Olay introduces daily UV protectant, SPF 15 protection, because over time, unprotected skin can look like this. A moisturizer so like young skin's fluid, it penetrates instantly. Important for healthier, younger-looking skin.
Now, 10 years from now.
New daily UV protectant.
Over 20% of the population can have trouble eating this or this, or even this, because we can't easily digest dairy foods. What we can't have, we always want, which is why there's Lactaid. Only Lactaid comes in milk and in tablets to help us digest any dairy foods. And it's natural. So now there's only one thing left to do.
Only Lactaid gives you so many ways to enjoy dairy foods.
Planters fresh roast peanuts. First a brick and then a snack sack.
First a brick, 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 brick. Then a snack, 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 snack. First a brick, then a snack. First a brick, then a snack. Oh, first a brick, and then a snack, snack.
Bravo! Try Planters fresh roast peanuts in the new snack sack.
It really took me by surprise. A cowboy in the newspaper business?
Well, I don't think she particularly wants to know me.
She was tough as nails, but there was something about her.
Just the sight of you drives me crazy.
I had no time for romance, but he wouldn't give up.
Will you marry me?
So what do you do when you meet a woman more stubborn than you are?
In our marriage, there are always new surprises.
Let life surprise you. One life to live. A week of memories all next week.
When did Mrs. Chen find the note?
Oh, a little while ago. We've had the staff turning the manor upside down looking for Ann Lee. She's definitely gone.
I told her I'd help her. Why didn't she just wait?
Well, don't ask me.
Well, what did the note say?
Oh, something about how she didn't want to leave the good old U.S. of A. and that this is the only way. I was really hoping that she was here with you kids. I mean, this isn't an act or anything now, is it? I'm not here playing Gestapo, you know. I mean, I'm just worried about her. I want to know she's okay.
We don't have a clue, do we, Brad?
No.
Well, I knew she was none too keen about going back to Malaysia, but I kind of figured once her mom put the kibosh on her having to marry that guy back there, that they'd be able to work things out.
I can't believe she would just leave and not say anything, you know?
Yeah, neither do I.
Well, listen, could I ask you two kids to kind of hunt around, you know, check out the local hangouts? I mean, Lynn Mee is none too up on teen culture, if you know what I mean, but I'm late already. I got to get going. So just Keep your eyes open for her. I mean, that little girl could end up in a bushel of trouble. So could I, trying to get out the door.
Okay, look, we got the library, McKay's, maybe the mall.
Brian, Anli is just fine. She just left. You were with her this morning. What's going to happen to her?
Look, Haley, there are a lot of skeevy people out there, okay? She ran away. She doesn't have any place to stay. It's not like she just went out shopping for the day.
How do you know? This could be another one of her little attention grabber stunts.
What do you mean another stunt?
Oh, like the arranged marriage. I mean, she cried for months over having to marry this Chow guy, and she doesn't even have to.
Sure, because her mother changed her mind.
Very convenient. Anli has a habit of making people change their minds and feel sorry for her.
Anli is not the calculating type.
Hey, look, I like Anli. I think she's really nice. Then again, I think Will's nice, too.
No, Will is sleaze, okay?
Okay, comparison check here, Brian. Okay. Now, you don't want me to go with Will because you don't trust him. I don't want you to go with Anli because I don't trust her.
You done? Contrast check. Anli is an innocent little kid who is not trying to seduce me, all right? Will is an over-the-hill, lecherous creep. Will is going to cause trouble. Anli is in trouble. She might have to leave the country.
So what? So she has to leave the United States. Who cares? Would the world stop spinning if Anli had to go live in Asia? I mean, or would your ego be bent that you didn't have her drooling all over you? You'd be the only one bumming if she wasn't still around.
Forget it.
No, listen. Okay, Anli moves back to Malaysia. You become pen pals. She's happy, I'm happy, we're all happy.
You know what? Let's try about this later, okay? Because I got to go try to find her.
Hold it. Now, you asked me to give up something really terrific in New York, okay? And I did. Now, I am asking you, please, do not go after Anli.
Haley, you can't lay this on me, all right?
Please, I'm asking you nicely.
Sorry. I have to help her.
If you go, we're history.
Much less angry if you'd simply promised to me that you're not thinking about pressing charges. Go on. Say that. I won't press charges. Come on, Gloria, say it. I won't press charges.
I won't press charges.
Now say it and mean it.
I won't press charges.
That's my girl. And you better not even say anything about our little date. Okay? All right? Good, because if anyone finds out about the other night, people may have to find out about you and Lawson. Understand?
Perfect.
You need to get some rest. Sleep well. Feel better.
Watch it. Oh. Hi.
Hi. You look down. What's wrong with you?
It's not what, it's who.
Brian?
The jerk has now turned himself into a one-man search party for the little runaway Anli.
She ran away?
Oh, please. She probably sauntered herself to the local pizza bar, and she'll turn up. And she's like static clean as far as Brian's concerned. She probably figured out a way to have him stowed away on her flight.
Yeah, no doubt.
I was so good. I even offered to cancel our trip.
You did?
Yeah, aren't I noble? And he was, what are you doing here?
Natalia, how good to see you again.
Presenting Mighty Dogs. Pound for pound, found these guys use up more energy than most dogs twice their size. That's why we make Mighty Dog. It has the perfect balance of nutrients to help them be their best. Mighty Dog. It does big things for little dogs.
There you are, an upper respiratory wreck. And there they are, NyQuil and a look-alike.
It may not be NyQuil, but it's cheaper. The thing is with NyQuil, you know you won't be up to like coughing and sneezing, and you gotta rest. You're being paranoid. This is probably made by Vicks. Here it is in teeny print. It's not made by Vicks. It's maybe cheaper, but I'm not taking any chance.
NyQuil, the only nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine made by Vicks. Also available in new liquid caps.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
It's our U.S. champions like you've never seen them before. In special performances presented by Diet Coke and NutraSweet, Saturday on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
This is an Eyewitness News Brief brought to you by Minute Maid. Now, here's Linda Hughes.
Hello, everybody. Another day of testimony in the Jeffrey Dahmer sanity trial. The man who escaped Dahmer's apartment is expected on the stand this afternoon. And the accuser in Mike Tyson's rape trial is being cross-examined. We will have live reports on both trials at 4. And leaders at the UN Security Council hold an historic summit today and look at events that will help you think of spring this weekend. All that and more at 4.
Every time you buy 100% pure Minute Maid orange juice, we make a contribution to the U.S. Olympic Hopefuls Fund. At Minute Maid, we know how much it means to be the best. Minute Maid. Every time you buy pure, delicious Minute Maid frozen orange juice, we make a contribution to the U.S. Olympic Hopefuls Fund. At Minute Maid, we know how much it means to be the best. Minute Maid.
Empire announces Chicago's only private carpet sale. See our samples and our sale prices in the privacy of your own home.
Inside a new chapter in the Escape from Alcatraz. Watch Inside Edition.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
It's all right.
I was just going to put a little gift on your pillow. Silly old custom. How stupid. I used to be much more adept at surprises.
Mom, what happened?
Natalie, are you all right?
Sure? I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes. She just startled me.
Helga, what are you doing here?
I am so very sorry. I didn't mean to alarm anyone. I should have phoned.
Well, you've certainly been keeping in touch with Sabrina. I know all about your little surveillance intrigues.
Don't be angry with me, Dimitri. Please. I spoke at length with Dr. Zenz. He thought it best I return home.
All right. Well, darling, I am sorry. Mimi, it's late. I kept you here late enough. You can go. I have got to talk to Helga. Would you meet me downstairs later?
All right.
Helga?
I'm glad you're okay, Mom.
I already have dinner planned.
I see.
Derek and Mimi and I are taking Trevor out to dinner, and, I don't think you and I baiting each other over journalistic lawyer issues would really cheer him up that much.
Look, Brooke, I don't think Trevor's allergic to controversy, and he did manage to make it through our whole show without breaking into hives.
I think that's different.
Brooke, you just agreed that this debate was nothing more than a debate. Now, I don't see why we couldn't go sit around a dinner table and act like human beings, unless, of course, there's some other reason that you are genuinely mad at me.
What other reason?
I don't know. All I know is I've never had as heated an argument about the Bill of Rights as I just had.
Well, I have. Honestly, Jack, don't be childish, all right?
Childish. So it's adult to pretend you're not furious when you're absolutely furious.
What's the matter? You can't, your male pride can't stand someone disagreeing with you, or what?
Nothing to do with it.
Jack, the producer loves you, I love you. Hey, we need a favor, huh?
Yeah, what?
Well, Bud Bates, my producer, he really wants to hype tomorrow's show, so, who thought the Constitution could get such ratings, right?
What do you want us to do?
Well, we'd like you to take the briefest possible promos, maybe 2. We'll put them on the air tonight, see who tunes in tomorrow. You guys will stick around, right?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm game.
Terrific. Bud says you two are as fascinating to watch as a cobra and a mongoose. Really viewer-grabbing stuff.
That's high praise. A weasel-like creature and a snake. I wonder which one you are.
They're not allowed to say all that on TV.
I think they'll cut the Jack's analogy about the naked woman.
Those two never know when to stop, do they?
A little brawl gets the old juices going.
Sometimes.
Oh, you don't know. Hey, I remember one time with Nat, I don't know how it started. Just a couple of insults. We wound up throwing drinks in each other's faces. Yeah, she was all ready to...
Trevor, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. Exactly. No problem. None of my problems, anyway. Well, we're just good friends and good food, right? Right. Haley.
What about her?
She's off doing some hot shoot, some rock concert up in New York.
Hey, that's impressive.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I gotta give her a call and wish her luck.
You're not sick.
No, not me. I got a sick friend.
Oh. Gloria Marsh? Nurse L. Boom Boom Marsh? A medical professional is ill?
That happens.
I didn't realize you two were friends.
We're not friends exactly. I just saw the name on the wall and I thought I'd stop in and say hi.
Oh, did she have an accident?
No, I think she's in for an observation.
Meaning what?
Well, Dr. Cortland thinks that she's making it all up to get a little bit of the attention she gives out every day.
Oh, payback time.
What are you talking about hospitals and people making things up for them? When Metalunico waits, that's if you're still hot for them.
You know I'm still hot for them.
Good. Brian didn't change your mind or anything?
He did, but I changed it back. Come on, let's rock.
Good. Let's rock.
What was in the note? Did she say anything about where she might go? I know that, Mrs. Chen. But could you please read the note to me?
The only heroes she'd ever known were in the movies until the day she met one.
You're spying, Mr. Leland.
You've seen too many movies, Miss Voss. Loved one and became one. This is it. A first-rate thriller, says Gene Shalit. I've got to get her out of there. Michael Douglas and Melanie Griffith make the perfect team.
I can't come out now.
Shining Through. Rated R. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Buying 100% Colombian coffee can be tricky if you don't know what to look for. Because some coffee is only part Colombian. And some coffee isn't any part Colombian. So how can you be sure you're getting the richest coffee in the world? Always look for Juan Valdez. He'll only be on brands that are 100% Colombian coffee. The richest coffee in the world.
So bogus. This thing looks brand new, and I've been starting halfback all season. But Mom uses new Fab Ultra. She says it gets out
Dirt you see and dirt you don't.
Huh?
Oh, like perspiration and odors.
Gross.
With my Fab Ultra, the whole wash looks newer longer.
Newer longer? How lame.
Well, lame is good. Right?
Mom, I look like I sit the bench.
Oh, you look so handsome.
I give up.
New Fab Ultra helps clothes look newer longer.
Be up front. Hey, ow. You're not thinking bees, you're thinking honey. New roasted honey nut Skippy peanut butter. Bet you'd like to skip to the Skippy right now. Yeah, a new kind of Skippy, made with real honey and roasted nuts. An awesome new taste. Hey, showtime. Better buzz back. Incredible. Why don't you skip to the Skippy too? Everybody's skipping a new roasted honey nut Skippy.
I thought I was the Sultan of Surprise, but Megan just knocked me out. I always wondered what it'd be like when I finally met my match. Sometimes life pulls the rug out from under you. I've loved a lot of women, but what Megan taught me about friendship, now that took me by surprise.
Let life surprise you. One life to live. A week of memories all next week.
taken?
No.
Thanks. So, you heading to New York?
Yes.
Hey, so am I. Your family there?
No.
Hey, me neither. Just a couple of, close friends.
I've only been to New York once. See you play.
Hey, cool. So, a nice girl like you is, what, going to visit her boyfriend, right?
No, I'm going to be looking for a job.
Oh. It's tough times out there these days, you know? Not a whole lot of listings in the help wanted. I mean, people are even scrambling for minimum wage.
I can sew and cook.
Well, practical stuff should help. So where are you living? Hey, look, you don't have to give me the address. You know, what neighborhood? West Side, the Village. You know, the Bronx is up in the Battery Town.
I don't have a place to stay yet.
Oh, well, hey, I got a friend who's got to sublet his studio while he's in rehab. I mean, so how much can you afford to spend? Look, forget about it. I catch your drift, all right? I mean, look, my girlfriend was in the same boat when she came to the big city, you know, but now she's doing great. She's got a cool apartment, a nice life. Yeah, well. Oh, wait a sec. I got an idea. I mean, I'm sure Sheila wouldn't mind.
What?
Look, Sheila's the ex I was talking about. You know, we're still very close, though. Of course, she'd be happy to let you stay on her couch for a few days. No problem.
Really?
Sure.
I could pay her back.
Hey, sure, that'd be great. You could do a little sewing, a little cooking, maybe some odd jobs till you find something steady.
Yeah, that would be great.
I mean, hey, New York is... I mean, your first few days in the Big Apple should be hassle-free. I mean, New York is the most exciting city in the whole world.
Wow.
Chill out. We're heading to the Big Apple, the most exciting, exhilarating, titillating town in the whole world.
I know.
You're not going to be bumming about Brian Bodine and the missing young maiden tonight, are you? I mean, you're above all that. I don't think Roach or Milligan are going to want to hear about the latest teenage trauma episode of Pine Valley 19010.
All right, I won't mention Brian or Henri again.
Good.
It's going to be stellar. Loud music, backstage passes, rock, photo editor, definitely stellar. And wait until Brian sees my picture on the cover of Rock magazine.
Right.
Metalunica, the untold picture.
Can't promise you a cover shot, but I can promise you the night of your life.
I better get a picture of this for posterity's sake. In a limo en route to my first rock photography gig.
Well, Jed gets this kind of thing all the time, hobnobbing with a hardcore crowd, so you might have to get used to this.
I can handle smiles.
You gotta use all this stuff.
Oh, this is so cool.
You are about to discover one of life's true natural eyes, combining business with pleasure.
I can handle. I'm loving it so far.
And this is just the beginning. Time for a toast. Champagne?
Enjoy our banter with your breakfast? I'm not saying that.
Well, maybe this is a rough draft. Let's hope so. I mean, I do think that we can fix this up.
Well, I think somebody should. Sorry I'm late.
Ah, there she is. I was starting to get worried about it. Well, I'll tell you what. If you'll excuse me, I'll go talk to Judy Lee about this right now.
Mimi, hi. Listen, we're almost finished. We just have to tape a couple of promos for the show for tomorrow.
No, he's trying to call Haley.
Okay. Something wrong? Something's going down at Wildwind.
Yeah, weird, Win.
Exactly. Now, I know I've been defending Dimitri lately, but now I don't know. I mean, it's like he's going back to playing I've Got a Secret. What happened? Well, today, out of the blue, Helga shows up from Vienna. What was she doing in Vienna? Vacation, I don't know, but anyway, I'm getting ready to leave, and all of a sudden, Natalie shrieks so loud, the chandeliers rattle. I rush upstairs. She's found Helga lurking around her room in the dark. She said something about leaving Natalie a surprise or something, which I think is a weak cover. But anyhow, Dimitri is so furious. I mean, I thought he was going to strangle her. Then he takes her out for some mysterioso chat, and then the next minute, everything's fine.
I don't like this.
And that's not all.
What? What else?
No, it can't be.
that's good. And all is well?
Yes, with Harold with him, I don't think anything could scare him.
I apologize again. Dmitri wanted me to go straight to bed, but I insisted about coming down to see you.
Well, it's certainly not necessary.
Oh, it is. This is what caused all the trouble.
It's beautiful.
It's been in the baronets of the family for generations.
You shouldn't give it to me.
I want to. It's my way of welcoming you to our family.
Well, thank you, Helga.
Welcome.
When 4 slender, no-fat calories taste like butter, it's got to be Molly.
Why take another cold and flu season lying down? At the first sign of a cold or flu, take Coricidin. It relieves your runny nose, congestion, and fever fast, and even helps stop them from getting worse. Coricidin D. The sooner, the better.
How fast does Anbesol start to relieve toothache pain? Before you can say,
Anbesol.
denture pain? Before you can say,
Anbesol.
relieve minor mouth pain on contact with Anbesol in regular or maximum strength.
The leading gourmet coffee gets its flavor from just one kind of coffee bean. So, this is them. Folgers Gourmet Supreme starts with that same Colombian bean for dark, rich body, but then blends in Guatemalan beans for strength, Costa Rican beans for savoriness, and Mexican beans for mellowness. So, this is them, this is us. Folgers Gourmet Supreme, the 4-bean coffee.
Ragu introduces Chicken Tonight simmer sauces, and suddenly everybody's saying,
I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight, chicken tonight.
Choose from 6 new sauces. Each one's made with real vegetables and herbs, so you can make dishes like country French chicken and chicken cacciatore. Just brown the chicken, simmer, and serve.
I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight.
New Chicken Tonight simmer sauces from Ragu.
Chicken tonight.
Parent test number 11.
How do you show your teenage son you love him? Go.
Give him a big hug.
Dumb handshake.
A kiss.
Play catch in the front lawn.
Say I love you.
Give the boy some space.
Spend quality time with him.
Brilliant, and smother him completely. Wrong. You buy him a brand new motorcycle. Oh, brilliant.
Billy is coming to TGIF tonight.
Hey, good news.
Did you get in touch with your friends?
Yep, Sheila says the couch is yours for a few days. Is Anli?
That's great. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
I didn't know I was going to stay, and I know it's going to be really late when we get in.
Well, you kidding me? This city never sleeps. You got 24-hour services of any kind at any time right at your fingertips. You know, hey, that's actually one of my projects, you know?
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's another story. We'll talk about that later.
I'm a little nervous.
Hey, don't be. Don't be, kid. You're a knockout, you know? You're gonna do just great. So, you got your ticket ready?
Yeah.
Huh? Take it to a new adventure. Oh, hell, away from her!
To a night we'll never forget. Come on, take a seat.
Come on, sugar, take a sip. Everything's gonna be all right.
Now, can you get some rest?
Yes. I think the jet lag has finally caught up with me. I might sleep until noon.
You sleep as late as you want. Sabrina will take care of everything.
Good night, Helga, and thank you again.
Good night.
Oh, that was very sweet of Helga. I hope you feel welcome.
Dimitri, I want you to tell me the truth now, please.
The truth?
Who is Dr. Zent?
No, what are you thinking? I don't want to jump the gun here, Brooke.
Start from the beginning, okay?
All right, first off, Natalie starts telling me about Helga's problems, about how she really hasn't accepted her daughter's death.
Well, Angelique Merrick died 15 years ago.
That was my reaction, but then Natalie mentioned some kind of shrine-like room Helga's been keeping. It's like she's in a time warp. Natalie says it's as if she is waiting for Angelique to come home.
She said waiting?
Yes, and that's when it clicked. I thought about this fax Dimitri got, some kind of monograph on comatose patients and waiting for their awakening.
Coma patients.
And then I went into the study to read the report, and it's gone. So, when Dimitri was chewing out Helga about scaring us half to death, she mentions a Dr. Zent. And then, all of a sudden, he gets her out of the room, PDQ.
Wait a minute. Who's Dr. Zent?
He's the guy who wrote the coma article. This is crazy.
No, maybe not. I mean, I've done a lot of research on Dimitri and on Angelique, and I've learned a lot of things. I mean, Zent is certainly not a name that you forget. He was the doctor who was the head of the clinic in Vienna. The clinic where Dimitri took Angelique after the accident, where she lay in a coma until she was dead.
And Helga just came back from Vienna and Dr. Zent.
Wait a minute. I don't like the sound of this. Does Natalie suspect anything?
I don't think so.
It's like a lot of pieces are suddenly coming together.
But then maybe not. Helga went to Vienna to see her family.
It's impossible. She doesn't have any relatives in Austria.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I can tell you where every living member of the Merrick and the Voitnitsa family are. What if the family that she supposedly went to visit was Angelique?
A comatose Angelique.
What if Angelique Merrick is still alive?
You know, milk's great for a lot of things, but when it comes to my coffee, this is great. Coffee Mate. Makes my coffee rich, smooth, and creamy. The way I like it. So milk for some things, but Coffee Mate for my coffee. It works out beautifully.
Coffee Mate from Carnation. What you put in coffee, even when there's milk around.
Food editor Alan Halfrecht.
So you've been reading about saturated fat, and you'd like to know once and for all which type of cooking oil is lowest in saturated fat. Read the back of the Puritan label. Here's olive oil, corn oil, and Puritan oil from Crisco. No oil is lower. It's 94% unsaturated. And because Crisco makes Puritan, there's never a heavy, oily taste. So the light taste of your cooking comes through.
Cooks who know, trust Crisco.
Richard Gere, Kim Basinger. Critics call Final Analysis seductive, sizzling, suspenseful, a winner of a thriller. Sometimes falling in love can be deadly. Final Analysis, rated R, starts Friday, February 7th at a theater near you.
Do you dream of being wooed by a handsome Swede, exotic African, or charming Frenchman? The Oprah Winfrey Show is looking for single American women who love foreign men and would like to audition to meet the winners of the Oprah International Sex Symbol Search. Single women who want to meet gorgeous men from around the world, call 591-9111 now.
Coming up next, Andrew must play a game of life and death to win Jake's freedom. Stay tuned for One Life to Live. And don't miss very special One Life to Live memories all next week.
Be the first to know what's ahead on All My Children.
I have got to talk to you.
Call Soap Talk, 1-900-740-5000, 75 cents a minute. Sneak a peek at all your soaps. Call Soap Talk, 1-900-740-5000, 75 cents.
Tax refund back in. No,
Happy again. Call Height now.
588-2300-M5. Oh, do I have something to show you. These are just two of the 4 different types of individual private cottages you can enjoy at the Sybaris Club. And with Valentine's Day right around the corner, wouldn't a gift certificate to the Sybaris really show someone how much you care? Sybaris gift certificates. The gift of love.
2-for-1 gift certificate special. Call 708-298-5000. The Second City Comedy Troupe will perform a medley of its funniest moments February 8th at Barrett College. For details, call 708-295-2620.
An incredible story of what she says happened that night. Today, it's up to Tyson's attorney to tear her testimony apart. We'll be there live to bring you details. Today at 4:30.
So, anyway, I've decided to have my crew take the dress rehearsal as well as the actual fashion show itself, if that's okay with you. Lisa, that's okay?
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's fine. Oh, I'm just a little short of sleep, that's all. Julie and I sat up most of the night talking, and so... oh, by the way, did you know she was going to model in the show today? She's over at Barbara's factory now. She's having a fitting.
Well, that happened rather quickly, didn't it? Didn't she just show up last night?
Well, yes, but then one of Barbara's models canceled out at the last minute, so it's just lucky that Julie was here.
Well, that's going to be interesting. That means Andy's going to run into her. He's doing shots for Barbara today.
Well, Tim, they've already seen each other. She went over to his place last night for a little while. And, oh, come on now. See that look on your face? Oh, don't worry. Look, Julie has a happy life. She's made a good life for herself in New York, and there's really nothing for you to worry about.
I was in such a rush to get out to the parking lot, I almost forgot my briefcase.
I was going to bring it to you at the office.
Thanks. Well, Marcy, I haven't gotten a chance to congratulate the two of you together, so congratulations. I hope that you're really happy together.
Thank you, Tyler.